Hey guys, it's Di from Being Mommy with Style, and today I wanted to share some countdown to Disney ideas, and these are all really simple and easy to do and really inexpensive. So all the supplies that you see here are either pictures that I already had on hand, construction paper that I already had on hand, and you can get it at the Dollar Tree or Target for a few dollars, and then also this photo frame I got at the Dollar Tree for $1, and I printed this out from my own computer. So really just a few dollars, and it's just a fun thing for the kids. So there are going to be some countdown to Disney ideas that we're going to use for our next Disney World vacation. So we're going to do this one first. This is just something that I printed out from my computer, and I'll try to put this on a printable on my blog if you guys want to print it out. I just made this in PicMonkey. It was really super simple to make, and I left the center white because what I'm going to do is put this picture inside this photo frame, which is an 8x10 photo frame that has a stand on it, and then I'm going to put this on the inside, and then the girls can use a dry erase marker actually on the plastic or glass of your frame, and you can count down the numbers each day, and the girls get really excited about stuff like this, so I thought that this would be a fun one for our upcoming trip. Off of this, and I'm going to take the piece of paper out of the inside of the frame and use it as a template for my piece of paper that I printed out. And you can see that this is not quite centered, but that's the reason is that this is 8.5 by 11 paper. So I'm just going to try to center this sheet as much as possible over my printout and then just cut out around that. So then after I have my countdown cut out, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my photo frame, slide it over to the side, and put my back into the photo frame. And then just clamp it back down with the little pieces on the back. Then it stands up really nicely like this. And I'm just going to lay it down on the table for them to be able to write on it. And then whatever your countdown is, if you have 100 days, you can write on there with your marker and you're ready to go. You just change it every single day. So that is the simple and easy countdown to Disney frame, and it cost me $1. Another fun countdown that I'm sure you've seen in some form or another are doing these chains, the circle chains, out of construction paper. So we're going to do a Mickey circle chain today, just out of red, yellow, and black construction paper. And so what you do is you do the circle chain that you might have commonly done. I know I did them a lot when I was a kid for Christmas, just a little fun decoration that the kids can make. But I'm just going to measure and cut the same length strips of paper all the way across. And then once you have your strips of paper for the circles, you just loop them together on the insides of each other. But the fun part about doing a Disney one is for the black construction paper ones, you can actually put little Mickey ears on them, so it just makes it a little bit more festive. I'm just using my teeny tiny ruler to draw an inch for every single tick mark on my mini ruler, and then going down and just drawing a line to guide me to cut. And I think this is a fun one that your kids could help you make too, especially if you had a super long countdown and a super long chain to make. So after I have my strips cut into different sizes, I'm going to lay them out by color, red, yellow, and black. I'm going to start out with a black one on top, and this is simple. You can just tape them together to make a circle. So I have this little round Shopkins container, and this is what I'm going to trace around to make my circle. Then after I have my circle template, I'm just going to cut out around those. And then I just made a little folded edge on the back of the circle. I'm just going to take a little piece of tape and then tape that down to my top of my Mickey chain. And then this is what it looks like to start out. From here, I'm just going to take the alternating colors and just how you would do a Christmas chain, I'm just going to wrap it in between. And to make this kid-friendly, like probably even Natalie could do this, I'm just going to take my chain and I'm going to use tape to put it together. You could also use glue or other adhesives. But I'm just going to use tape and tape it together. And then I'm going to take a yellow one and go in between. Try to make sure that my writing is on the inside so it doesn't show. And then you're just going to add as many circles as you have for your countdown. So I'm going to keep on going. And then every day that you get closer to your trip, you can take one of these circles off, and as the chain gets shorter and shorter, the kids know that you're getting closer and closer to your trip. So there is our Mickey countdown chain, and I obviously would suggest this one for maybe when your trip is a little bit closer. This one works out great for whenever your trip's further away. This one works out a little bit closer because this is actually a chain of 20, and that is how long it is. But how great would it be to do one for Rapunzel in 2 different purples and like a golden yellow and make it really super long and count down for such a long time? That would be a lot of anticipation. So you could totally do this for about any character. You just have to change up the colors just like a Disneybound and do it in that character's colors and make a different topper for it, and you're good to go. And then the last one is actually on this foam board, which I got for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And this one kind of occurred to me because we have been to Disney a number of times. So you can see I have a bunch of pictures sitting here. So this countdown will work great if you've been to Disney a number of times. I don't really know if I've ever seen anything like this, but I thought the girls would enjoy this. So this is going to be kind of like a reverse countdown, or kind of building up the excitement. So what you need for this one are some of your favorite Disney pictures that you've taken on previous Disney trips. So it works if you've been on a lot of different trips. Or if you haven't been on a trip, I guess you could use Disney pictures, like just that you find on the internet or that you have around from books or ads or, you know, materials that they've sent you. And then you're going to take a foam board. I'm planning on hopefully cutting this down so I don't have to use the whole thing because it's pretty large. But this is something that would be great for like a playroom or something where the kids are. I got these die cut letters at the Dollar Tree, so then it's just grand total $2 spent. And I also got some of these foam sheets that are in the shape of a crown that we could use as a decoration, since my girls love princesses. Or if you don't have the Disney pictures, you could actually use this as the number cover as well. And then I just got another sheet of die cut letters just in case. So I got the foam sheets and also an extra thing of die cut letters just in case I need them. So I spent about $4 on this countdown, but I thought this would be a fun one for the girls to see all of their previous memories that we've made at Disney World and kind of see them displayed, because you know we love displaying things in the playroom. So first of all, I'm going to get my letters out and spell out Disney Countdown with my letters and make sure I have enough. And then I'm also going to use, there's numbers in here as well. I'm going to use those as my countdown number. And then over here to the side, I actually have my laminator set up. So if you've heard clicking in the background for this whole video, that's what the clicking noise is. So they have 4x6 laminator sheets. So if you wanted to make your pictures more durable, you can actually put them inside a laminating sheet and put a lamination over them. So that way, if you do put it in a playroom or where it's accessible to the kids, it doesn't necessarily mess up the pictures underneath, or you don't have to worry about the pictures getting messed up, other than the fact that they'll just be laminated. So I'll show you what that looks like. So I just put one of my laminating sheets over my picture, and my laminator is nice and hot, so I'm just gonna slide that down in there like that. And this is a picture that we had gotten from a previous photo pass on a previous trip. So I'm just gonna laminate that, and so that way if the kids are the ones that stick it on the board, it doesn't get sticky, or if they take it off, it doesn't get ripped. And you could also reuse it for other projects as well. All right, and there we go. There's our Mickey picture all laminated. So what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna pick my favorite 9 or 10 or how much ever you have room for pictures, and I'm going to make sure that they fit over the numbers. So I have 9 pictures here. So then I'm going to take all of the pictures off, and I'm going to permanently attach the numbers to the board, kind of where I know that the pictures will cover them up. And so then whenever you get to your countdown, so when you're 9 days away, instead of taking something off the chain, what you'll do is you will cover it up. And then that way the girls have a reminder of a fun time that we had at Disney World, and they see more and more memories as we get closer and closer to the trip, till you get down to 1 day and you cover it up with Mickey Mouse, and they know that we're gonna go see Mickey. So I think this is a cute way to get the kids excited about the trip, and definitely obviously something they can help you make and help you add the pictures to the board each day. You can either just tape the picture on or use some of that putty so it's easily removable, and you can use the pictures for other things. But that is my last countdown idea, and I'm excited to use all of these with the girls. So the chain and this picture countdown, I recommend doing closer to the time that you're leaving. And the countdown to Disney, the great thing about this sign is that it could be used if you were 400 days away from your trip, if you're 200 days away from your trip. So this is really just a great universal countdown. And then once you get closer, you can make your chain and make your picture countdown if you've been to Disney before or have some Disney photos that you want to get your kids all excited about going to see the castle or going to see the princesses. And it's just kind of a fun way to count it down. So if you guys enjoyed all of these countdown to Disney ideas, and I will put a link down below. If you want this printable to print it out, I will try to link it on my blog in a PDF So you can just print it right out and pop it in a dollar frame from the Dollar Tree, and you have a really easy to go countdown to Disney. These other two are fun crafts that you could do with your kids. These chains are easy to make, and there's a lot of different characters that you could make. And I like the picture idea because it just shows them different memories, and is another thing that they can help you make to get excited for your upcoming trip. So that is it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. On there, what do you think happens once you cover all the numbers? 0. What do you think happens?
We go to Disney!
Yay!
We won.
This one uses a dry erase marker, so you can change it every day. We can wipe it off, and the numbers get lower and lower. So it gets lower the closer you get to Disney.
50 days is a lot.
50 days is a lot.
Days.
You want 20 days? Here, you want to write it on there?
Because then we'll have to get a shorter countdown.
I haven't actually looked up what our actual countdown is, but Bella thinks that it should be 20 days, which coincidentally is how many is on this one. This is a 20-day countdown chain. Isn't it cute? And then every day you take off one of the chains, and you get closer and closer to your trip. So as the chain gets shorter and shorter, you're closer to your trip.